So, here's Goosebumps, and the one thing I like, and the one thing I have to admit is a very interesting concept. Not for the show. The show I love, but the one thing that I love, like the way that they edit it, is that the first couple of like major beats of like this happening, are like, oh, this character found this thing in the house. And it's not repetitive in that way. It's not like the things repeating, but it's sort of framing it around this one night. Everything went wrong this one night. Because, like, this happened and one person did this, and then it led into so many different things. And this is so interesting. And absolutely, like, ooh. I just love the concept. I just like Goosebumps, and those sort of stuff. I've watched the 2 live action movies that have come out, and a couple of episodes, not all of the episodes, which is why I haven't reviewed any of the episodes or like the series. I've watched a couple of like the Goosebumps of the original series, but I love this more because you have this sense of like, here are the different sort of weird things. Here are the things like, okay, here's this thing, because tradition, I think the stories are separate. But here are like these separate things, like the camera, like the clock, the masks, the worms. I don't know what the worms were, but like you have all these separate like things that probably had their own books, and then it's like they're bringing them all together in a way that's like interesting. It's like, oh wait, that makes sense. And I just love it. I love it. I definitely love how they bring it up, introduce it. It feels like there's going to be a season 2. I hope there's a season 2. Because I love the cast. The cast and the characters. It's just so good. It has a sort of sense of like togetherness, like it fits. It's just fun. It's amazing. It just makes so much sense. I just love all of it, and all of it is just super. At a certain point, it seems like, oh, there's going to be like an end point, and like, spoiler, there isn't. But I just love how there's like, it flows. It's just so good with like the mystery. And it's not the mystery of like, oh wait, I don't know what's happening. You can kind of tell something went on, and you can kind of tell what happened because it literally is first episode, first scene, and then you're like, oh, and it's sort of like connecting who is connected with this. And that I think is fun. It's not like, oh, what is happening, it's who's involved. And slowly but surely it becomes more obvious earlier in the series, but I just love that. Again, I just love this series. This series is just fun and weird. And that's what I like sometimes, just fun, weird shows. So I definitely recommend to watch this series.